Just as the moon disperses the darkness of the night by its light, giving confidence and safety to nighttime travelers, the light of the teachings of the Lord Buddha offers safety to all those who must navigate the cycle of existence towards perfection in life. On the full moon day of each month, Buddhists throughout the world reflect upon the great compassion of the Lord Buddha in discovering and teaching Dhamma for the benefit of all beings. However, about 500 years after the final passing away of the Lord's Buddha, although the theoretical teachings of the Lord's Buddha were compiled and preserved in the Buddhist scriptures, but the practical teachings which allowed others to become enlightened in his footsteps disappeared from the world. It was only 2,000 years later that a great monk was to sacrifice his life for Buddhism in order to rediscover this missing core of the practical teachings once known to the Lord Buddha. It was on the full moon day of the September 1914 that a Buddhist monk named Paknam Sot Jantasaro made the determined vow to meditate to the death if he could not rediscover some small part of the original teachings the Lord's Buddha brought to the world. Whatever happens, if I cannot attain even a small part of the truth which the Lord Buddha knew, I will sit to death. If I die, my actions will be a model of goodness for monks and Buddhists of later generations. This will be my virtue if I should die. It was only after striving with the utmost resolve, to the degree he was prepared to lay down his life, that he was able to attain the Dhammakaya, a rediscovery of unrivaled significance for all in quest of enlightenment through meditation, and notable in that his discovery was a precedent never before touched upon by his contemporary masters of meditation or in manuals of practice, a path of practice revealed by cultivating the minds along the middle way, the path to an end of all sufferings. Paknam Muni was born Sot Mekao Noi on the 10th of October 1885 in Song Pinong, Suphanburi, Thailand. His family home overlooked the village temple from the opposite bank of the river. His father was called Ngen Mekao Noi and his mother Sut Jai. He was the second born of 5 children. His family was in the rice trading business and they shipped rice by barge in Song Pinong and the adjoining districts. He showed intellect, determination, and steadfastness of character from an early age, never resting from any task he had set his mind to until achieving success. He helped his parents from an early age. It was only at the age of 9 that he had the chance to commence his formal education when his uncle became a monk at Song Pinong Temple. Later, he continued his studies at Wat Bang Pla, Bang Lane, Nakhon Pathom until being fully versed in Thai and Khom languages. Only then did he return to help his parents with the family business. In his teenage years, the family relied upon him for most of their business affairs and trading voyages to the neighboring towns. At the age of 14, his father passed away, leaving him in charge of business and family alike. He was able to keep all the work well in hand, despite his tender years, and was well accepted by his crews because of his sincerity, wisdom, and compassion. Business prospered year by year until his family gained a reputation for its financial standings. One day, returning upstream to Song Pinong, the barge empty, but carrying the cash from the rice sale, he encountered dangerous rapids near Nakhon Chai Si. To avoid difficulty in making headway, he took a shortcut through a narrow, pirate-infested creek called Bang Itan. Usually barges would only risk that route in convoys, but that day he found himself alone. Sensing foreboding, he had his crew man the helm, knowing all too well that pirates would attack the helmsman first, thinking him to be the owner.